Creation and God's Sovereignty, Genesis 1-2. Hey everyone, welcome to our Genesis series. I'm excited to explore with you how these ancient stories speak to our lives today, especially when we face challenging situations. Today we're starting at the very beginning with the creation story in Genesis 1-2. This isn't just about how the world began, it's about who's really in charge of everything. Genesis opens with these powerful words, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." In just 6 days, God speaks everything into existence: light, sky, land, plants, sun, moon, stars, animals, and finally humans. Notice something important here. God creates with just His word. He speaks and it happens. No struggle, no resistance. When God says, "Let there be light," light simply appears. Then God creates humans in His own image and gives them authority over the earth. But this is delegated authority. Humans rule as God's representatives, not as independent powers. So, what does this ancient creation story have to do with our lives today? Everything. When we live under difficult leaders or in challenging situations, we often feel like they have all the power. But Genesis reminds us that all human authority is limited and temporary. Every ruler, every government, every boss only has power because God allows it. This doesn't mean God approves of everything authorities do, but it does mean that no human authority is ultimate. Just as God delegated authority to humans in Genesis, all human leaders have only borrowed power. When you feel powerless under difficult circumstances, remember who created everything with just His word. The same God who spoke the universe into existence remains sovereign today. This perspective changes how we view challenging situations. When facing an unfair boss, a difficult government, or any situation where others seem to have all the power, we can remember that their authority is limited and temporary. God remains the ultimate authority. The creation story also reminds us of our own dignity and value. Being made in God's image means every person has inherent worth that no human authority can take away. Even in the most oppressive systems, this truth gives us a foundation for maintaining our identity and purpose. The creation story isn't just ancient history, it's the foundation for understanding who's really in charge of our world. No matter what challenges you face or what authorities you live under, take comfort in knowing that God remains the ultimate authority. Next time, we'll look at what happened when humans first rebelled against God's authority and how we can navigate our own broken systems today. Until then, remember, the one who created everything with a word is still speaking into your situation today.